Fallen Earth Classic, a post-apocalyptic MMO that was randomly selected from my list of back catalogue games to be the next one featured on this channel. Oh boy, this did not go how I was expecting. My name is Greg, this is Greg's Games. Gather round children, I have a story to tell. So I started off trying to make a character that looked vaguely like me in real life, but I couldn't quite get the hair right, so I aimed to just make a normal looking guy. Then when I found the tattoo section, I realised what kind of character the game expects you to make, some kind of Mad Max reject, so I just went with it. Made my character, and named it Greg Wild, and entered the game. We start off in Hoover Dam, and quickly run through the basic movement controls. The first quest is to move into the next room. If all the quests are this simple, I might be able to cope with this game, but as we shall soon see, it's not going to be that simple. Next, the game wants me to enter combat mode and punch the guy crouched on the floor. I punch him to death and loot his body. The take all button seems a little buggy and I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but eventually pick up the two items. Next, the computer terminal starts beeping and I'm told to interact with it. It seems a little buggy and takes a few tries to get it to work. The computer terminal tells me to kill the clone dissector. This was the guy I just killed, so I'm a little confused. Was I supposed to look at the terminal first? I try interacting with the terminal several times, but it just keeps telling me to kill the clone dissector. This is not off to a good start. I try to leave and maybe trigger the next quest, but there is an objective marker on my map that indicates the computer terminal. I don't think it's going to let me progress until I've done what it wants me to do, so I return. I even tried to skip the tutorial, which, given how hard I was finding things, was not something I wanted to do, but even then, it still wanted me to do the thing. Dear viewer, I could not do the thing. I just tried leaving through the doors, but the game tells me to talk to the computer terminal before continuing. I'm beginning to get frustrated. I don't want to give up just yet, so I decide to start again. I delete my character and begin the process over. I just click random a few times to create a new character. After all, when has a random selection ever led me wrong? I re-enter the game and try again. Follow the quest to move into the next room. Carefully read through the next quest line. Enter combat mode. Punch a few times. Kill the clone dissector. So, I did do it right the first time. I'd begun to think I'd killed him in the wrong order, and that's why the quest line had broken, but no. But just in case, I interact with the computer terminal that tells me to kill the clone dissector. But I accept the quest. I punch the guy to death and I loot his body. I interact with the terminal again. This time the next part of the quest triggers. Hooray!
We don't have much time, so I need you to listen to me. On the next computer, there's a region pod control terminal. Activate it.
The next quest is to interact with the next computer. Dear viewer, I could not interact with the next computer. I clicked on every computer I could see and nothing happened. Then, suddenly, I could interact with the next computer.
Wasteland protocol activated.
Okay, it seems a little buggy, but I guess it's working now. The next mission was to return to the first computer and interact with it again. However, doing this just tells me to talk to the first computer again. This is the first computer. I can no longer interact with the second computer, and the first computer just tells me to talk to the first computer. There's only one thing left to do. Exit game. Yes, we're going to exit game. I am not playing this game. I have two achievements. We're exiting. Goodbye. Not playing this game ever again. Screw this game!